And I don't know, hopefully we got sound checks. We're live. Game is loud. Turn that down. Not with average. And just trying to get over there. Let me see. Up. Of course, when I tried to go live quickly, all my authentication was messed up. Let's see, hopefully I'm here in the game, yeah. Alrighty. See if I can get some of this stuff running. Let's see. All right. Sound check on. Should be live. Let's see if we're live on YouTube and TikTok and all that. Should be. But when things don't work, you know, who knows? Over here. I don't know. Kick's working. No, where's that TikTok? Somewhere in here. There. So you say on live, things like that. Okay, which thing is this thing? Created a character to join the Average Ames group on that world as well. That's him. He's Lee Rooster on Rift Run. Bella's in the house. Welcome in, Bel Air. Hope you're doing well. Thinking about you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope you're well. I'm gonna go in here with this. Psycraft rating in with one viewer. Thank you very much. Hello, Psycraft. A little easier to talk to you. And Average Aim. Thank you, thank you. Average Aim rating in with the 19. Thank you. It's an average rate. It's better than average. Night Fire. Thank you. Bella's been working 6 days a week. Reading down. Oh, boo. Kitsune, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Average. I friended you, Average, on the Rift Run. Apparently, I couldn't find you on the other side. But it does show my friends, you know, when I'm looking from the main character. Welcome in. Appreciate all these emotes. Make sure you follow and get a few of the Lay Rooster emotes and stuff like that if you're not already following. Appreciate it. I'm doing Dune. I don't know, this one has been airing out for me. I got in. It wasn't letting me, no, this is gonna air, and I'm gonna go to my main character because this one's gonna give me this battle eye error. I got in finally. I kept trying to get away from the story and the worm, where you have to like run away from the worm, you know, the guy's talking to you, and it wouldn't, and it wouldn't, and it wouldn't. Yeah, it's been. I mean, I've been trying it. I was able to play it for like here. This is the era I keep. I started getting this after the hotfix yesterday on my other one, but I tend not to be getting it on my main character. Malure. I was going to name her Coque Fatale, which is how I name most of mine, like this Death Rooster, or Rooster of Death, kind of in French, semi in French, bad French. Oh, my game is updated unless they did an update in the last hour, because I didn't see one. It's been doing this. I even ran a file integrity thing this morning while I was watching your stream, Average. So this is all just lovely. What's weird too is now I'm getting that error typically on the new character, but not on my regular character. So, I mean, I can play. That's good, as long as I can. They definitely broke stuff with this one. We'll see if this one gets in, or if I'm going to have to relaunch and all that. But usually a few launches and all that, and we get sorted out. But who knows? This could be the start of things breaking again. I don't know. We'll get into one of these. I was. Let's see. I'm now. As long as it doesn't error out within. This is a sign that it's going to error out with the battle eye. Like, lets you see the character, and then it goes, your battle eye is out of date. It's like, not out of date. Running the game you gave me. So it's going to come back and say that, and then we're going to have to log out. We'll relaunch the game. We'll see. There's another graphical bug that I have, at least with my computer. We'll close it. Try to launch another graphical bug that I have playing the game in general, where the mouse and stuff isn't centered up. Kill Steam briefly, and there's that Riot Battle Eye thing. I don't even play that game. Let's see. Let me exit that. Yes, I want to exit that. Well, I know it does something. I was gonna try that game, but I didn't. Anyway. Where's Steam? There it is. All right, get on. We'll give it a shot. But yeah, they definitely broke stuff. The game worked really well. The beta weekend, I had zero problems and no graphical issues, nothing, no lag. Ever since it went live on Head Start, they started having routine graphical issues. I kind of figured like a workaround to fix them, but every time I launch, most of the times that I launch, it's not working properly. The mouse isn't highlighting on the buttons; it's like off. I have to do a lot of Control-Alt-Deleting and bring up Task Manager a few times, and then that fixes it. So I don't know, but then it works, and until I log out. It looks like I'm showing Star Trek over on the TikTok and YouTube, which is not what I want. So what's that? For some reason Star Trek, and I can't even seem to figure out what it does on OBS, but it'll steal it if it's running in the background over on that for one of these, instead of bringing over the game computer. We'll see. Once we get launched, we'll see. Keep trying to get in. They really broke some stuff, though, that's for sure. They're like, we fixed server stability and broke your client. Let's see. I appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, this thing breaks, causes problems with my graphics, so kill that. But also if we can't get in, we'll see. I had finished the 4th trial yesterday, and I
dream of it.
And I got through. I just got enough points to get the Trooper missile thing, which I was just testing out this morning. like you can see where my mouse is versus where the button lights up. This is a sign that not working there, but I got to log in, and of course it's got to log in correctly without giving me that battle eye error. We're on House of Elm Siege Jakarutu, which has been, it's a West Coast server. It's been delightful, assuming I can log in. But I've never had a queue issue with this server. Not a cool sounding server world name, and then it's a harder to pronounce Siege name, so I did that on purpose, hoping. And so far, it seems okay. We'll see. But yeah, I thought about, I did the file integrity thing on this morning, but I thought about uninstalling and reinstalling. That's not something I'm planning to do on stream, though. Hopefully we can get in. Because I was able to get the battle eye error only on one character, the new character that I was creating. But then I was playing that character. Now I'm getting it on both. I don't know. Sounds of BS. I'm assuming they're going to be fixing the dang game. I was just hoping that there would be another, looking at Discord here to try to see if they have any messages about it. Like, you need another hunt? Yeah. Let me in, please. I guess if we get bored enough, we can try installing and reinstalling. I already fed the worm. The worm got me. My first shipwreck. And I thought I was on top of it and everything. It was good. Ah, boom. Didn't work. But yeah, maybe an uninstall reinstall will be helpful here. No, they're not saying anything about any updates. They need to. We'll see. I don't know if I'm in. Yeah, it's been annoying me. And I'm loving this game too much, so I'm putting up with it. Typically when these loading screens are taking a while, because they usually don't take any time when it was working, it usually is more some kind of problem. But I wasn't having server instability. Well, I guess I was having stuff. I noticed a little. Then they hot fixed it. Hit it a hot minute. Stupid battle eye error. Over and over. Pretty sure it's going to error out again. At this point, maybe we will just uninstall. Maybe that'll fix it. Probably not. So I was, trying to shoot people from afar and then deal with them when I need to with my dagger. But I was having trouble, and I was like, I thought that there was no Karpov for the Iron Tier, and I just realized this morning finally that I just hadn't researched it because I thought the Karpov was kind of weak earlier in the first tier. But now I ran around and did a little Fremen dungeon, Fremen room that has the Menage's still suit thing RNG dropping. And using that, so now I have range because I can kill them all from the ledge. Works a lot better. Alright, well, we got the mouse cursor. Player character was not ready in time. Lost connection to server. It's the other error I've gotten. Right, but it's different than the error. Whatever the fuck this thing's doing, so. Anyway, let's see. If we get in and can play, we'll play. If we can't, I'll uninstall it and reinstall it, and I'll keep the thing live and we'll talk. We'll see what we can do. Make sure people can get the Dune drops if they're looking for those, as well as if they're looking for the Atreides outfit skin. It's the double sub offer thing. So, but better if I can get in. So we're gonna get some kind of error, I think. This. We'll see. Okay, we saw the mouse cursor. And we got an error about our character not being ready. Whatever that means. These are all hotfix errors. Connection lost generic. Let's close game and we'll restart it. I don't know that that's going to do it, but we'll give it a shot. Graphical craziness. We'll give it one more try before doing an uninstall reinstall. Thank you for hotfixing this game yesterday. When I'm on my special 4-day weekend to play this game. This thing was causing problems in a lot of my games that I was playing. But it really causes problems on this one because I was having the graphics flash and resize whenever I think when that thing's trying to pop up or something. So I gotta kill it. That's an alien weird thing.
I dream of it.
Dreams of it. Hikasune, Red, welcome in. Thank you, Red. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And see if we can get in here. Off kilter. I'd like to show you the other error that I have, but I got to be able to log into the game right now. Let's see. Sune Red. Okay, is it gonna flash up with an error? I think we're in. Well done. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so approach stuff. So I decided to save a level 1 bike for when I want to risk the sandworm. I haven't felt quite like doing that. Let's see, what do I have? Do I have anything on me? I was using this disruptor, which is okay, but when the and I have noticed. Oh yeah, sorry, my you'll notice my buttons aren't working. They have to do that, and then gonna flash, and if there's some screen wrapping, I'll fix that. So then this doesn't work. You gotta do it again. It'll flash. This is all since the game went live. So we still don't have responsive buttons, and we still haven't got the task manager to come to the front. Once the task manager comes to the front, the game will work. We're still not there. Jeez. Task manager. Okay, so now we have add ping and responsiveness, and now see, look, the cursor lines up with the actual buttons. Typically, I've had to have task manager come on. I'm a little concerned about that, but this is what I have to do every time I open the game. So I try not to log out too often. I go to the main screen, because until I do that, it tends to reset it. So anyway, I've been doing I've been doing the Ganima Cavern, and in here, also I was going to say, I'm noticing, like, I got another disruptor. I don't know that I got that off somebody. It could be a duping issue that I'm not doing on purpose. Well, I don't know if I know why it's happening, but I'll give it to Luke, who's playing with me on this server. I managed to get one of these better things. I need complex machinery, which I think I have to be able to kill people at the ironworks, which I haven't yet. Where is it? Where's that ironworks? I don't know where that is. Where's that? Southeast Ironwork complex machinery. So gonna need to grab those so I can make more blood purifiers of the bigger kind right now. Now I believe the Mentat trainer Ironworks, you can get a bunch. Thank you, Kitsune. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do that. I came here and I was really weak in this zone, combat wise, and I was just playing the combo again, trying to remember how to parry, because that's getting me all the time. They're just tearing me up, but killing them from afar with things is helping a little bit. Now, if we go to weapons, I finally unlocked the Karpov this morning. I don't need to waste it on the Mala or the Kinjal, I think. But I'm a lot better like dashing rather than parrying personally. Yeah, for me it's just all those darn I'm trying to remember to dash with the alt button as well. I get kind of caught up thinking, oh, I'll just quickly hit them with a slow dab, and then it's like, no, that's when they dash, or that's when they hit me right before that happens or something. Let's see. Okay, everything's made. So I've had a ton of trouble with that. But I'm getting better, and now I'm wearing, let's see, like right now I'm wearing, so I've been getting Manil's still suit. These are, good armored still suit. If I can get the body, I'll be good. I just did it a fourth run this morning, and unfortunately I think I got the boots or the helmet again, so I'm gonna give that over. But as far as Disruptor, I'm gonna save that for Luke's been playing with me, but he needs stuff. The same thing is, like, I came over and I find myself to be really, really weak. So I had to cheese things for a little bit. I just want to get rid of some of this junk in here. That can go in there. And I'm gonna put one of those guns. I didn't mean to be carrying them. I keep seeing like what seems to be a duplicate item after a run, and I don't understand it. This item is either I'm getting these as drops and not noticing them because I'm kind of running around quickly, or there's a dupe scenario or issue going on. I'm sure they'll fix. I gotta pay my taxes too for the first time. Also have to my IRS. Um, so, Vincent, how good? I'm good. How are you? Human Hammers, I was finishing up the Sword Master Quest. No problem. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go run and get a cup of tea because I was in the middle like doing stuff. Then when I was like, an average was looking for somebody to be on, I was like, well, I'm like was planning to be on. I was just kind of like not being on because I was talking in an average's chat. So anyway, let me get some tea. Come back. We're gonna Dune it. So got hours of Dune coming on. So and we'll see. I might flip. We'll see if assuming I can log in easily, which is big fingers crossed. We can go over to the Riff Run character that I just started. Just started building a little base and like just started with a Mentat trying that out. But I'll be right back. So keep catching your Pokemon. I do want to So we're gonna run the middle. I'm testing out combat patterns. But well, first of all, as I'm starting to feel a little more effective at dealing with just the random mobs here. So that sandworm statue, by the way, is very cool. And one of the things I did to cheese was, you know, I've got this Outlook Intel base over there, and that Intel base right over there. So when I can hear the guns from inside, I go ahead and sometimes just run over. I was running over and looting, you know, looting after people had just killed them, because I couldn't do it myself. So we'll use compel. We're going to use the grenade, and now I just brought in the assault seeker. I'm finding to be another handy death. So there we go. And I got to remember to do the things. So this is one of the other issues. Get this iron. That's right there. I'm at max height until I use whatever those extractor things are. Do it. So here's the sucker. Do we have more? I don't know. No more bandages on us. So pick up. I was testing it out. Let's see. X. One down. That assault seeker is useful. Oh yeah. Your shield. Yeah. Well, that wasn't so bad. That's new efforts. New efforts at gameplay. So I was just farming these two dudes. Which I'm still doing. But because I couldn't kill anyone for a little bit. I mean, I could, but as soon as I had to fight two at a time, you know, I was dying. Especially if they were two shielded people. That is my nightmare. You know. Guess I'll take some time. I do like that you get XP just for harvesting. So. I'll do it. Alright, that's the way I like to deal with that guy. Oh yeah, I'm liking having range and missiles. Somebody's throwing a grenade. I don't know who it is. Oh, there it is. We heard him say it. There it is. You get in the shade. There's some more of those guys somewhere in here. I've long since got the intel out. Also, shotgun. Shotgun's a work of art. The only issue being issues with looking for a stupid bug. So far, I'm not getting a weapon or a piece of armor off them. Shotgun's great. Is just, you know, it'll stagger a shielded person, and then I can switch in and do that, which is good. It's got to get like better on the muscle memory of remembering to do that. There's something in here. Oh. salvage metal. Oh, there's something. Yes, fuel cells. Well, we'll put that. That'll get us back in action. I've missed that. Possibly before. Where does one go? Come up here. More to this. Okay. I think I'm thinking of the other one, honestly. I've gotten all the blood. And then there's... Oh, wait. Here. There's a lot of fuel cells. I haven't been doing this one as much. Complex... 10 complex machineries. That's a blood purifier for me, baby. Alright, now that I know that, we're coming back every, what, 15 or 45 minutes, whatever the reset is. Alright, that's good. That's what I need, too. Yeah. But I'm starting to feel a little more effective here. To the streets. Alright. Nothing else hidden that I know of down here? I don't think so. So, the other side, this is the one I run over here because, well, there's a lot of water patches, and I can knock that little guy out. And, of course, we can do this. Get a little bit of iron. I mean, it's right on my roof. I was proud of myself for being able to fit this right in between. I really want a sun deck. Does anybody else join me? I want to be able to put like patio furniture on the top with some special umbrella shade. So one, I also like to come up here and try to figure out what in the world's going on with the shipwrecks and if I could run out there. But alright, so that was the most dominant combat scenario I've played so far in this zone, where I felt like, yeah, okay, I wasn't really... Hello, donkey. Okay, what's in my inventory now? That's my... Okay, there's no... Yes, sometimes it's been a tool. Here's me. Okay. No, yeah, because for some reason I have another handheld resource scanner in here. Telling you. Something. I'm gonna go. Let me go. Recycle it. Something duping. And I'm not doing it, and I don't know what it is. Let's do it. Is it in here for me to? Where's the handheld resource? There. Recycle that. We'll get some MF. Something is duping. Something in my backpack is duping periodically. And I don't know why, and I don't know how to do it. But I feel like I'm finding I'm like, wait, I have one of those. I have two of those tools suddenly. I had a blood puller, you know, things like that. And I'm like, why? Why do I have that? That's right, flour sand. That was actually paid well. Let's do the time warp again. Bring that. Where's the tool? I got a silicone block I need to put somewhere. I gotta find that tool. Really wish we had another like loadout so I could have all like my in my base stuff, my harvesting loadout. survival and battling loadout, all that stuff. I know they don't want to give us loadouts, but definitely like 8. There's like 36 tools you need to use. It's nighttime. I need to. Where's the scythe? You know. Oh, I need the resource scanner. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, I need to build. By the way, if you're not using the piece picker mode in the build, you are missing out. Pick. Hey, it actually says it'll fit. Yeah. Question is, can I get over there? Can. Now let's look. Alright, so it's increased us to what? One of these things. One of these things. Oh, I had to use the block, I think. Kind of the same. Some more water. And you want to get the big cisterns, but you need steel, so I'm not there yet. So, piece picker. Boom. Picked. Piece picker. Boom. And boom. But the boom is on me, because I think like the yeah, it's a little bit of the okay. That's 2. Now our water's up to 81,000, so we got another 10,000 water in here. That's good. I don't think we can. Well, we might be able to make some silver. We can. We make 3. All right. So, got some fuel cells I need to put in the charger. Got the sand compactor. Checking which thing's gonna break on me when I'm next out doing stuff. Welding, take tool. And unfortunately, you can only hold one of these vehicles at a time. Because I wanted to store both of them. You can drive one and have the other stored. So, because you don't, even if you get eaten by the worm, you don't lose your vehicle pickup tool. And the vehicle's stored in there. If they're out, you do, but not if it's in the tool. So that's good. The reason I'm bringing this, we were talking like with Vincent and Psycraft and Kitsune and others. We were talking about being up there on the climbing on the top, and the best way to get down is to get on your sand bike and drive it off the cliff and just fall with immunity. I did that off the top of the hammer yesterday after doing the 4th trial, and you just bounce and bounce and bounce. You know. No damage to anything, and no bother coming down. Me likey. Alright, so blood, we got water. We'll go up here. Oh, it's other base. See what happens. That'll be one. I woke him up now. Really? I don't have the Shiga wire cable. There you go. Okay, now that I got you guys. Here you go. That I don't like. I don't appreciate that. Damn it. This. Okay, so we're not quite. Get the fuck off me. What the hell? Who would do that? Who would do which? Ah.
Enemy sighted.
Grab your sandbag. Yes, it's fun. Oh, it's fun. It is fun. I don't understand exactly why they're able to get to it. I guess it's with whatever they're hitting me with on the shields, because I'm like, I'm both shielded, I'm both something. Sandbag thing's fun. You should try it. So this was an example of finding that I don't feel quite as super effective. You can see is, you know, you kind of want, I want all these abilities and the Shigawire cable out. Killed the shielded guys. They were the ones I thought was my problem.
I see someone here.
Not having the Shigawire or the Bendu is like a
A
thing.
large sandstorm is approaching.
Really? Really? Come on, friggin' sandstorm. Come on. There's nothing there for me to be safe. I don't know.
Fire in the hole.
I only have so much time, dear. And the same idea. This is the other thing. Go over here. Yeah. It's now mine.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
How many of these do I have to kill before it's safe in here for the sandstorm? Intel is back here. And back off the thing he's got.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
I think they're done.
approaching.
Anybody else like to stand on the roof and like watch the sandstorm come in? Watch it. Where is it? Vincent, to be honest, I saw somebody do it on a video, and I was like, well, I learned about the no damage thing on the sand bike, and then I saw somebody do it on a video too, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. It's hilarious. It's the best way to make a sand bike into an ornithopter.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I don't know how quickly these guys respawn. I only... Should be a few minutes. I haven't been able to go suck blood, loot. I'm hoping that they don't go away super quick, but they do tend to go away pretty quickly. I've been running around, I'm like, where's that guy I killed a while ago? I take my time sniping to get down there. They're not there. These are always popping. Like I'm like got my gear. As soon as I get my gear and I'm like ready to leave, and then I start to drive out. Sector weather alert. Yeah, I don't see any dead bodies anymore. Also, does the sandstorm take them away? Little sandstorm? All my loot. Cat loot. I'm just trying to turn my shield off. There you go, Vincent. So, let's take this into the garage, disassemble it, and put it in the recycler. Now I gotta go, okay, let's see. Do we have anything duplicated? Apparently. Links? I don't think so. Let's get a welding torch. All the handheld things. No, nothing, no damage, there's no environmental damage to yourself or to a vehicle when you fall off cliffs. It doesn't do any damage to it, no durability. Durability is from use, not from falling. You can fall completely, it doesn't damage it at all, and you're invulnerable, just like you're invulnerable to the sun's effects when you're sitting on the sand bike in the middle of the desert sun, which is the only reason I'm doing it. If I took damage, I would never do it. That's why you can drive it off the top of the hammer, and stuff, and it's sweet. That's why it's good for a lot easier to get down that way. So if you have it in your tool, if it'll let you place the bike like on a little bit of a ledge, and then you can get on it, and then you're golden. It tends to right itself, you know, as you fall awkwardly and look stupid. Fun free trip, Dan. Oh, that is where it's helpful. Now these are just scrap. They're specifically scrap, so they're not as good as if I were to recycle one of my own bikes or something. I've also seen shield weird behavior off and on at different times. I mean, I know there are some things that you do that turn your shield off on purpose, but We're getting Servox from all this, so it's just a nice little catch of Servox from broken parts. Oh, and particle capacitors. So 2 and 6, you know, hey. Didn't take, and since I'm so close. I didn't get any blood that time. Sandstorm made me wait out my time. 21, I think you only get to 20 and 20 or something. Pretty full on that. Let's see what we can. I need to pay my taxes for the first time. I've never been to Arakeen or Harco Village. All this. That's right. How many? Now we're looking good. How much to make? And a little bit. Oh, take my. Because again, I kind of want to wear the still suit, but this is a armored still suit, so it is a. Except for the chest, if I could get, that's what we're gonna do. Go see if I can get the chest drop on the next one. Yes. So we're moving around. Yes, and sensor pad I haven't found nearly as useful as the other two, but I mean it is. It'll probably have a use case more directly, and then. Construction tool. Just wanted to see. What does that say? Piece picker. I don't have enough complex machinery, but I do have 7. So I'm okay, but I did want to see what that looked like. Oh, take my love. And if we have some iron that can be made, we should be making it. I need to build down my water while it's near capped. Oh yeah. 1, pick up iron, but I need some more bandages because I am not immune to being birdseed. Right here. There's another entrance which is where I originally found it. L. No. Rocket. Gotta get the muscle again here. Here you go. Back. Didn't work. Who are you? I didn't know there was a second. I'll take my time. Laying down in death's embrace. We can get the. I can get the main still suit, Minol's still suit, instead of my base still suit. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of them are. That guy. Secret hidden chest. Secret. Super secret. I don't know how that didn't hit him. I think that was the last one. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna see if this dupe thing. If you notice me getting a tool or a weapon. Maybe I did it. Maybe I got it in the chest and I didn't realize it repeated. That's that secret chest. Where's looking for? About turn on. There it is. Here's the constellation chest. This is where you get the Minoj drop rank. Knight Rider Sandite boost space and okay, didn't get Minoj. I've always got Minoj, so that's a booster, a Knight Rider one. I think that's fast at night, but not during the day, kind of thing. Something to that effect. We'll see. Really want to get that chest piece or the main still suit. Somewhat useful. And I'm looking out towards my base. Now I have to go to take this stuff home. Gotta remember to jump before run out of the Bendu sprint. So I was hoping. We now know we can get complex machinery from that one, so that's a farm for that. Farm for the little sandbag doohickeys. I don't think I got any more. Got a little bit of iron. Correct. Okay, let's see. What kind of blood did we get? Okay. So we got plenty of water for the moment. I mean, eventually I'll break these down and change them over for these guys. That. I think that's max. Alright, let's see. We got a regular sandbike booster, which I already had. We got the Night Rider. A large air intake, better performance during the cool evenings in the night. Standard gear makes it helps very little during the superheated air of the day. I might want to sell that. Because I run around all the time. Not specialized enough. I'm gonna grind that. Easier to tell if I have a dupe in my inventory. Here's the Lari. Iron dust. The Lord. That's the ammunition. Flower sand. Where am I keeping it? Here. Okay, I used up enough of it. Iron, copper, and it's somewhere else. No, wait, I've got bandages already made. I was just like, somewhere. Oh, because this thing has max itemages. That's, grind that up. It's full. No. These guys. Need to make the permissions. So, owner. This is my owner stuff. Because I'm putting stuff that I'm like have a plan for. Red alert from Augie. Oh, I thought the mic was picking that up. It was the camera that I was listening to picking it all up. It's like I'm broadcasting this. Okay. Dog doesn't like it. Busy. Yes. Oh, it's out. All right. Break that down. More fuel cells, huh? We have fuel cells somewhere. Need them eventually. Boltzmann actuator and particle. Something. Ooh, okay. I got somewhere in one of these four. I went to Boltzmann, and there. Okay. So now, where exactly? Now I was saying many of the things. The Mentat trainer is somewhere like right over here. I think if I can ride over, find it. But there's like, there's all this quicksand. That's rock. If I can get to that rock and start climbing, get up there, there's something right in here, and there's a Mentat trainer, because I think it would be cool. It may be good to have as a third combat thing to have that turret, the Mentat turret, dropping, especially, I think those will bust through some shields. I think it would be useful for dropping when people are on me with the shields, or when I'm in there. But throwing that rocket and the grenade, I do like the grenade, and I do like the little rocket a lot. So, so farming. So I don't even know that I've been through everything here, but I definitely haven't done anything over here, which I need to. I haven't done that, and haven't even unlocked the wreck. I haven't done the stuff here. Made a little junker safe spot base. I've just opened up, found a bunch of things here, but I haven't done anything. Tons to do. And it's already trying to point me towards. I need to go to Kadir, I think is where I need to go. No, that's a travel, but I need to go somewhere for the 5th one, which I think is right around there. It's not where I want to go right now. I want to play in this open world. I want to figure out, let's go over here and find some safety in the Haga Rift a little bit. I know we can start getting steel, and I can unlock some steel. And I bet with steel stuff, if I do steel stuff, I bet I can tear up the world here. If I can stay alive. I don't know. Alright. And let's go. Go get where we can stare at the worm. I'd like to see my worm. Also, this mural, speaking of showing you my worm. If there's a Discord quest in the official Discord, if you haven't done it, and you unlock this special mural, which is cool, but where is it? All decor. There's one. The mural call to adventure. All you have to do is accept the Discord quest from the Dune Discord. Play the game while you have Discord open on the same computer for like an hour or two or something, and you get this. Thing is friggin' huge. So as you can see, and it's like it's blocked. I'm trying to figure out where you can place it exactly. Not enough support. Not enough. Can't be placed at this angle. So far in my building, and possibly just because of the types of walls that I have. Something I can't. But it looks like you can place it on a wall, one would think. But exactly. I mean, I got nothing but walls, but I think it's because these walls have a jut. I think it's what it. Walls. Oh, I'm using the Caladan Palace wall. I'm using the Kaladin Palace windows. Wonder if I replace Kaladin Palace wall. Yeah, I know that's not where I want to put it, but actually, I might like that. Just two little walls. I want to see this mural looks like. Our furniture. Deck. Deco? No. Wall. What do you gotta do to support this thing? You gotta put it on something. Did you put it on a wall? You see my question? Anyway, I want to see it. I don't know what kind of support it needs. Can't seem to put it anywhere. I haven't figured that one out. I'll be right back. I'll go to the restroom. I can figure out. I think I got some alcohol. Yes. Yay. Here. Trying to shut the windows. It's starting to get warm in here, especially with the computer rigs. Getting the fan on high here. Starts cooling off. So it's the afternoon sun on top of everything. Lunchtime. I need to order a little something today. Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, Mrs. Roosterbull. We'll notice things here. And a Mrs. Rooster on me sandwich. He does. I'll end up ordering that for both of us. I'm gonna order something for myself. Not sure what. Sounds like she does. Come on. Coordinating with her. Looks like she does want me to order her. Let's see. Done. Oh, it's important to get the banh mi sandwiches as your wife wants you to get. Oops. Turned out they had really good French fries too. Those French fries, and they had the best salt and pepper chicken wings. In addition to a killer. Oh, should do it for us. Sandwiches, some wings to share, some fries to share. And some... Here we go. I'm gonna have a beer with it. Okay, here. Hold down T, and you can see apparently Spencer's not doing right. You can see the time of day, which that time of day is indicating this. Open. Don't take my love and take. Now let's go in here and deposit all the water we have on us. Let's do. Come on now. Optimal times. The time they are changing. they are, that they are. A little bit more water, water. Come on. One second. Is get up there. Last two, I gotta kill people, and usually if I have to kill the people, it gets in the way of my hopping. I can change everything. Okay, is Umpel. Shiggy with it. Aid. Rocket. You know, especially if they give me some crap. He's got a dang shield, of course. That's the thing that... Okay, he's dead. Hello. Now, poor dude, because I had to do this during because I had to kill them. Friggin'. Thanks for nothing. Wait, is it 2 daytime? Can't get it. I don't think I can get it anyway now. Wasn't sure if I had looted. Pieces of flowers. Good thing they don't see that there's like a big base right over there. That guy's gonna mess with us? Nah. Why would he? Why would he? Yeah, let's see, what do we get? Full. Let's see, 3 full. Not nearly as much as I wanted to get. I think there was another one. Let's see. I don't know how long get this mural on the thing anyway. Yeah, we are water-edged. I think we're okay on water. No, this stuff takes water. know. Nice, super duper. Get the bigger one. This thing's trying to be. All right. Now we're at 96. How's all the water? We're almost. Well, good. Grab some water before we go somewhere. Here. Yeah. Emperor's wings about to break. See, something's always about to break. Man. What's Emperor's rings? Where's the suspensor belts? I guess, most importantly, they'd be at the fabricator. Where is one find? Do I have... Oh, I do have another one left. I'm repairing, so I have more. I can always run down there and go get those things, which part of what I've been doing. I don't understand. Money, flowers, sand, bunch of those. I was taking these because when I go to the other base, we have the base at the starter. If anyone wants to join, we have a nice base near Griffin's Reach that is kind of a little guild base for work in that area. It's in a good location, right on the same platform where Griffin's Reach is. So to me, that's a real good spot. So that way we have that, and so I was, it's got plenty of water in it and stuff. Me and Uluk been playing over there. Speaking of which. What? I was doing these so when I'd make the runs across. Now we gather up the red. 800 things. I got my leader Johns. Suspect. Go. Get shiggy with it. Yeah. Take some lube, everything's better with lube, that's what I hear. Nice thing is the blood purifier is the same as access to your water storage, so that's great. So, correct. Did enough to fill up my 2 Leader Johns. Aja ones. I lost the others in the store. I'm thinking we can get over and raid and get some more complex machinery parts one more time. I bet it's time to go run that zone where we did the intel point. One that I call across the street. not the one directly walking past. This is the walk past one. This is, you know, the question is, can I even get them from here? Like a no. Like it's, that would be pretty sweet. Now, oh, I don't have the missile on. Oh yeah, the Shiggy wire. Emperor's wings. It's gonna break soon. That's why I don't want to go far afield while it's about to break. What does that just do? Is it there? Okay. Get out of there, damn it. It's making me have sunstroke when I want to.
Someone's here.
Yes, I'm there, and I'm trying to get a few of you to come out, but not all of you. Now that you're there, that's what part of what we want. Trying to get your attention, guys.
Enemy sighted.
Really?
Your water is mine. To arms.
I want your water, dudes.
Got you covered. I've got your back.
You got nobody's back.
Die. Throw grenade. Interloper.
I know you're here, but I knew these guys dropped their stuff too quickly. Stuff my bloods. I don't really need them, but I want them. Where you Hey! I want the complex machinery stuff. I think it's time. Damn it, time. He wears heavy armor, not shield. Don't take me to the spice food. I have yet to use the spicer. In the room with the fabricator. I where I don't look. Where's it, guys? Room to fabricate. Anybody remember where it is that I'm missing this? It's not up. There's a chest I never knew about. Where is it? You may remember. Because I'm like, suddenly I'm like blanking and lost. And I think it's not that. What's that side? It was on this side. Dudes and doodads. Anybody remember? I have really bad direction issues. Which should be apparent. Right. It's where there was another room. Where's that room with the fabricator? In the other. At least I think it is. Pick it up. Room with the bike is not the room with the fabricator. I thought it was this one. It was the other. That's the first mistake. That was a bit of a mistake, because this is the you do want to make sure you go to the correct one. Alright, what's in here? Any dupes? A little bit of iron ore, looks like. Get it. It's this Alito thing. I took a thing of my beginner base. Take care of breaking that other thing down a wee bit. It's okay. Yes. misclick there. Appreciate people being here. Make sure you follow if you haven't followed. These are the observer floor. This is the underside of the observer floor. Yeah, this is the underside of the observer floor, which is one of the Twitch drops. And so there's the observer floor. The top side, this looks like this, but underside, it gives you the lighting. So it's that nice, I like it. Now the Caladan surface is in the other base, and I have a little somewhere where it has a bunch of like 6 lights. I'm gonna start our shield on. I don't need the shiggy. Gotta remember what the hell I'm doing half the time. Where'd he go?
Ah, there's someone here.
What I don't understand is when it doesn't hit him. There we go. Now your ass is mine, because I think it's when they hit me with that shield burster tech thing while their shield buddies rushing me. Really creates a problem. Problemo for me. This one, which I thought was kind of like a lesser one that has. Let's see, one guy. Easier last time, but I think it has to do with who's there. One guy's dead. That guy's not. That guy has a shield. As long as I can do that. Ooh.
I've got your back.
You got my back? I don't like this. I don't like those things at all, dudes. I don't think they're done, but want my blood? Now we're in close. They might all be dead now. Who knows? It's probably some unpleasant surprise waiting for me. This is where that fabricator. Yes, sir. 18 complex machinery. I was spending my money on the vendor to get these. We're gonna run this every hour for a little bit. I mean, well, I want to go do some other stuff. Complex machinery for the win. They like to hide the shipwreck. I don't want to get eaten by the worm. I don't need that stuff. They'll take it. One thing that was a little weird. We don't need it, but it makes some feels. When I got over here, yeah, it had that symbol through the wall. I thought maybe secret type of thing. On me's on its way. On me. Yeah, it's getting to be appropriate time. It's here. Come on now. You got it. Okay, Mrs. Rooster got it. I thought she was going to be stuck in her class. So I was trying to get through there. Get the food. So let me get myself safe in my base, and I can go get the food. Alright, be right back. Don't know where, cockadoodle. Alright, I had to get all the food and the beer. Mrs. Rooster's on lunch break from her class. I've got some salt and pepper wings, some egg rolls, and banh mi and french fries. And they are delightful. I just had a thought about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Found crispy French fries. Miss Rooster, like the kind of French fries you'd expect to get really good fries at a special, like specialty craft burger place. They're like better. Got the dark Belgian ale. Last of mine until I get the next shipment from them, whenever that is. Thought I'd put it in a German mug. Pat it down. My base has become pretty. Man, I think this is the main base. You gonna join us and play Bat It Down? Have room on the server. Average Aim has room on his world. I created a secondary character over there. Game rocks. Anyway. This is definitely the game. Playing. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna be losing many hours this way. Or who knows how many months. Good for now, I got no games on plate. I know. We already did, but one. This is the Soul Sucker. Anyway, here's. Oh, wait, this game's great. This game, you drop your Elder Scrolls Online, and you play this instead. You know, this is your new MMO, but it's survival crafting MMO. Now we have the capacitors. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Ace. Is that welder? So they officially dropped the tag of MMO from this game as they were getting closer to launch, because it's not, although it's massive multiplayer online, it's not massive. Not thousands of people. Just 40 people on the little PvP mega map. It's a lot more like a way more populated Fallout 76 online kind of thing, but way more populated than the way they had like 12 people in the state of West Virginia map per server. This one has 40 in the whole big open world, and then in the deep desert, which is 10 times the size as the whole big open world, you can get up to 300 people can be in there at the same time. So there's limits. And that was like a server issue. So Unreal Engine 5 and I think servers or something. So. This game is oh, the complex machinery is there. Need another. Where is it? Listen to that stuff. Hey, Mrs. Rooster, coming in and sit behind the screen. You have lunch?
Taste this beer?
You want to taste this beer?
Nope, stout.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Milk stout with cocoa nib.
Good. The delivery from earlier UPS was Mrs. Rooster's craft beer order. You gotta love that I married a woman who orders her own craft beer deliveries. And she just said, "You want to taste this beer?" And then I had her taste my beer. Married bliss. No, French was. And that line, you can kind of see the line. That's the next zone. We're very close to it, which I think is also why the worm. I ran over there and the worm was like, "Fuck you." Yeah, I need a lookout sun porch. Gives me idea. I get ideas. I get ideas. I could probably build a promenade instead of just the windows up there. Yeah. I got some cool ideas in the head. They're cool. I'm not the best architect, though. And that's the whole idea. So we'll make one more of these blood. Right, notice it's at 96,000 is where we can get right now, because I'm pretty sure as you make one, it's gonna increase nope. I know what that was. We just broke the shield. Better not be a sandstorm trying to come through right this very second. We don't have enough generator support. That's all I'm gonna do. Shields are down. The shields are down. Look at my doors open. Shields are down. My base is well in PvE, so otherwise that's a significant cut to my power from 20 days to 11 days. So now we're at 300. We're using 250. Just see that. Now we know where we're at. Okay, so we were, I think, 96,000. I wanted to see what this. It just gives you 1,000 more, 97,000. So, but the purification rate, incredible. Honestly, we're going to end up taking these suckers offline. We'll lose 2,000. that, but honestly, time. Now we go to move mode. Now 3 improved blood purifiers, and we're at 93,000. So we lost some blood storage, water storage, that is. Now, if we did this, we actually are short, so we can make one more of these later. That'll get us to 94,000. I mean, we can just make cisterns. I mean, that's really, and we'll be back up. Water's pretty full, but as you notice, I seem to kind of want it. That's another 10,000. And now our water storage is up to 103,000 milliliters, which is fine. We can do some steel once we get some of that stuff working. Dale's Hero, welcome in. Welcome in. So, in the food here. So far, I've just eaten the egg rolls, and the fries, and the beer. Not the banh mi or the chicken wings. How you doing, Tails Hero? And are you coming here for Dune or something else? Not coming from Average's stream, are you? Welcome no matter what. We're starting to use them. Alright, let's need to weld this thing down. 7. Dash. Still got gains. Okay. Happy. Cycle. 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 Hmm. Yeah. Oh, look, I can see it just a little more. Right over here. Get up in this safe rock zone. Right from here to there should be safe. Should. Um. Sure. I mean, death still, the slaver still suit. Still. The wind traps. This is steel and silicone. Thanks. That's a journey thing. I think you have to do the 7th to get the steel. Staking units to expand the land claim. You know what? I'm going to take this. Vertical and all that I can make. Didn't want to be right. And a shield set, built with a construction tool. These are the cool ones because they don't actually have real doors. They have like shield doors you can see through. You can... These are steel products apparently. So the vehicle. Rifle. Buggy, once we get the buggy. We got so much to do in the lower levels, but alright, I wanna survey what they says. What is it? Exploration, I think it counts as. Survey probe. Two, they're cheap. Survey probe launcher, which I have I think in one of my boxes or something. Try one of these salt and pepper chicken. Things are. They're like the best chicken wings, just fried chicken wings. I mean, they're salt and pepper, but tasty. Where's that launcher? Maybe we got enough money to go pay our taxes and visit Arakeen the first time. It's easier to do while I'm eating, probably. Where's the probe launcher? Let me find my probe. It's somewhere. Find it. My probe launcher. Did I have my probe launcher on me when the worm ate me? I don't have my probe launcher anymore. I'm gonna have to make one. That must have been what happened. Either that or the dupe issue duped it into something else. Hmm. As if we don't get eaten by a worm. Why am I sitting on salvage metal? Maybe it's full. Walk without rhythm. Okay, that's full. Let's just make some darts with that to get rid of some of that metal. It's under 1,000 darts anyway. Now back up 940. Surprise, Mrs. Rooster found this Tapatio infused ketchup. Tapatio brand ketchup. It's delightful. Got the Tapatio stuff in it. So, nice zing to it. Not too hot, but just tasty. Still want to try to farm that. It's time to do that as well. Want to go over there? Let's go pay our taxes. Yay. So we're gonna take all our money. Let's say our money in. I put that one. We'll sell that. We'll try this because you can sell over there. Taxes are 2,500. I have enough for that. I should have enough to fly to Arakeen. I got a journey for that. I'll get a little XP. Induce. Take a walk. And I guess it's a Spencer. Meow. Thank you. That didn't work. I need to make it work. Hit a wall. Alright, here it is.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yes.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Arakeen.
Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
2,500 to fly there to pay 2,500 in taxes. So I think it's cheaper to fly from Griffin's Reach. We're gonna pay it.
All right. Doctor's on the roof. Let's go visit the Red Duke.
Go. Also, in these social hubs, all the people who are playing on the different servers are there. So that's like 1,000 or how many people are on this world. Julio. Of course, the Emperor's Rings is correct.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price.
Welcome to O'Gary's. If you need it, we got it. And if we don't got it, we'll get it.
Oh, you can't get it?
If we can't get it, it can't be got. Not a boast if it's true. Then it's just me sharing pertinent information. Idiot.
Give me Xantaurus, Chris.
Fine. Our standard recovery agreement stipulates 50% up front.
No thanks.
Let me know when you get that half mil together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're here, friend. You know they make a Communinet program about the O'Gary family and our weekly adventures.
Yes, he's a... Barry, this quickly a Dune channel? No, Barry. No, not at all, but we've been playing it since it's in its fresh launch. I actually streamed Star Trek Fleet Command yesterday as well. Welcome in, welcome in. You do everything, but I'm loving Dune. Eventually change your name to Lay Dunester. Wow. We do love the Dune. So, welcome in. As it gets regulated and is not as new. I mean, we're in the first week. This is the first weekend of open launch. So, go from there.
Well, how else are we going to fill our shelves? There's no kind of manufacturer you can order fresh scrap from. Trust me, I've looked. It's basically got to fall out of the sky first. And luckily, it does fall out of the sky. Practically every day. Bless every noble in their beautiful wars.
Well, welcome again, Barry, and welcome in. Yeah, we're doing Star Trek. We're doing the DC Dark Legion, do some of the DC World Collide, do some Oblivion Remaster, do some Kingdom Come, do some we're doing Atomfall, do some various RPGs as well as MMOs and whatever latest and greatest mobile game I'm playing and all that stuff as well.
Right. War zones. Find the hottest sectors and learn the lay of the land. Monitor the Communinet for sector chatter. The locals will let you know where to look way before you stumble onto it yourself.
Where do you go? He's going to tell me. Not going to tell me that.
It's like asking a fisherman for directions to his secret spot. He'll never tell you, and you shouldn't believe him if he did. Well, few have tried. My youngest, Sally, and her brother Coda make sure it doesn't happen twice.
Building into Warzone, sorry. On me, work.
That's where the salvage is. But at this point, it's more like they take me. We've got Sally and Coda on perimeter. That Sally has a nose for finding fresh wrecks. I'd swear she shoots them down herself. Coda will gut you if you look at him wrong, so it's best not to look at him. Then you got Bree, Phaedra, and Finn Jr. handling general salvage. Junior's a laser ace on the cut array, but Phaedra will give the Kirov a run for their money at stripping wrecks. She takes after her mother in that way. Then there's me and the old lady. I oversee the whole operation, and she flies us there. My family's been in opportunistic acquisitions for 5 generations now, going all the way back to Hegel.
It's like
there's no place like it. Until you've seen the blue sun rise above the white grasses of the Iophic Veldt, you haven't lived. They don't call it the Jewel Planet for nothing. Let's just say the skills required for expert battlefield salvage are somewhat transferable to other pursuits.
Pursuits, huh? Sounds shady.
Well, that depends on your definition of shady. We never took anything from anyone who hadn't been dead for at least a century.
Robbing? Oh, Jim Robbers?
We prefer to say we were in the business of opportunistic acquisitions.
made you come? I like
You
this.
know how it is. Hagel's an ancient core world. Too many mice chasing the same crumb of cheese. By comparison, Arrakis is a land of milk and honey. Yeah, I know. It's hot and there's all the sand, but it is what you make of it. Tidgy and I are from a different generation. Hegel wasn't working out, but did we sit around pissing and moaning about it? No, sir. We pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps and lit out for greener pastures. Right.
All right, what's he got to trade? Normal stuff. This is the guy. Okay, this is the guy that'll buy belt. So you can buy the Harkonnen stuff here, and in Arakeen, I think there's somebody. I mean, in Harka Village, there's somebody where you can buy for lots of money. The trading stuff. So this stuff is. I haven't joined. So you can buy stuff. Look at the prices. The prices are the same on this. Let me see. No. No. Yeah, these are the same prices that some of the other folks have. You can tell us any.
Hey there, friend. Looking for anything special? Oh, you know, we're always coming across one weird thing or another in the Badlands. Just the other week, my youngest Sally tracked a resupply shuttle from Karana 3. Guess it wandered off the safe descent corridor and took a missile head in the business end. Oh, Arakeen Spaceport maintains a patrolled safe corridor for passenger shuttles and transports to reach the ground safely. Both the Harkonnen and Atreides respect the corridor, but outlaws, not so much. I guess that's why they're called outlaws. Oh, you know, the usual wreckage bric-a-brac. Engine parts, a bunch of spacecraft-grade flex panels. Oh, and an intact 12 series Ixion control switch. The 12 series is very desirable because it was the last series manufactured before that unfortunate business with the invasion of Ix and all that. Oh, of course we do. They're going to take over the business one day, and they go out with their folks just like me and Finn did when we were
child labor.
kids. That's how Finn and me know each other. We come from old tomb robbing
She'll
stock
call it a
on
tomb
Hegel.
robber.
Both his folks and my folks. Oh, we have Finn's father to thank for that. You see, Finn's father, not so good at respecting the boundaries, and in the tomb robbing game, that can get ya. Turns out, he broke into the wrong family crypt. Didn't do the proper research first, or he would have known the crypt belonged to the kind of family with a rep to protect. The kind of family with the clout to make those who cross them pay. Anyhow, next thing you know, we're getting hunted down one by one, and Finn and me just lit out of there. Bought a first-class ticket on a Highliner to the farthest place we could afford. That's excellent. As always, a blessing because all the fighting provides but also a curse because you'd be surprised. Turns out Arrakis has quite a few buried secrets of its own. Of course, you've heard tale of the old testing stations.
Yes, we have.
I know Finn's got a secret map. You can act. I thought we had a chance when that pretty young Atreides daughter was going to wed the Harkonnen boy. Of course, the Harkonnen boy was a perfect beast and beheaded a bunch of slaves in her name. Oh, yeah. I heard it live on the Communinet. It was a disaster. As if any poor girl would like a gift of severed heads. Imagine, had he just bought the girl a fire opal, we might have avoided years of war.
Here we go.
Excellent.
And I assume she's selling the same stuff. I think she has less stuff than he does, but... This person.
Hey there. What do you need?
He's selling the stuff, the vehicle trader. So the parts. Pretty cool. Nice cigar. He took an arrow in the knee. Look at a banker and deposit 200 Solaris. Taxation. Solaris, visit. Talk with him about paying your tax. Like, is that going to show me on the map where it is? No, but I mean, it's not. Believe there's at least an advanced trooper trainer around here. I'll have a light above. Brady's officer things. I think that's roughly the skin that you can get.
Hello. May I help? I am the assistant manager of the Salusan Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward. Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy go to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh? Si. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Iraqis campaign.
Is this guy a trainer or just a talker?
I do. Of course I do. Marlito Atreides does not seek his vassals' love. Only their loyalty and respect. And that might be why he is so loved. He cares more about doing the right thing than pleasing anyone. The Emperor included. Hello. May I help? None are bar from here. As long as you know your place and keep to it.
Keep to your place, dude. But we don't know our place.
Then it is not up here, friend. The lower level is for you.
There's the bull. Looks like a door. One of those, that's a light, possibly a trainer. Oh.
Why is this person speaking with us? Portafoy, would you remove them from my sight? Wait. Portafoy, disregard last order. We must not physically harm the peasants. I can already hear grandmother's lecture in my head. Oof. It appears that now that I am Imperial Planetologist, it is unseemly to harm the paws. even just for fun. Very well, what do you want? Oh, nothing dramatic. He might have broken an arm or a collarbone. Perhaps a few errant teeth might have been deposited in the gutter. Yeah. Just a bit of light sport, you know. Usually I wake up, have some tea, and stand by as Portafoy ejects whatever riffraff I dragged into bed from the night before. Bless you for that, Portafoy.
What are your duties?
Of course, that's what you meant. But neither my sexual proclivities nor my professional requirements are any of your business. Why are you harassing me? Portafoy, prepare for action. Very well, what do you want? My credentials? My birthright is the only credential I need, Paul.
Oh.
I am grandnephew to the Padishah Emperor Shaddam Corino IV. I could have Portafoy kill you right here in the open, and nothing would be done about it.
It's like Donald Trump.
Well, that's not completely true. Someone would have to clean you up. No, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Did Fenrig put you up to this? Damn it, he knows I claim no authority here.
Count doesn't know this talk ever happened. If you want to keep it that way, behave yourself, Cyprian. No more light sport with the whores.
Very well, what do you want? Oh, that's a story. He was my kidnapper. He and his gang of Opichan thugs stalked and took me from my room at the academy. I was but a tadpole at 8 years old. I simply identified Portafoy as the dominant of his species and negotiated with him to betray the rest of his motley crew and take me home. He's been with me ever since. What a delightful topic of conversation. Perhaps you are worthy of dallying in my presence, at least for a little longer. I am Cyprian Io, Imperial Planetologist, as appointed by our Padishah Emperor. I have, after years of hardship, risen to my rightful station. Hard indeed. My elder brother, the Narduke of our family, was favored. He spent all of his time at the capital, while I was kept at our estate. Kept from the sphere of politics, held apart from my true calling. Instead, I was sent the finest tutors and scholars to teach me.
Hardship?
Were you not paying attention? I just explained the hardship. What a delightful... I am Cyprian... Yes, I am quite the prodigy. I joined the academy on Kaitane after my father made it clear that he would tolerate my ways no longer. At the academy, I found the study of planetology rather simple. I barely studied, and yet I passed every exam, sometimes without even showing up. And my brilliance as a scholar was rewarded with this posting. Imperial Planetologist of Arrakis. My orders signed by the Emperor himself.
I've been being a pawn at that. Well, he may be the house turned in for the Landsrad thing. I think they have them all over the place for that reason. That should be a
good
traitor.
evening to you. It is evening, isn't it? Oh yes, well, while I do steer the wheel of many massive business ventures, my true skill and calling is in carousing.
Yep, this isn't carousing. Are you not the trainer? You got a light over
Good
here.
evening to you.
Hold on. Social Landsrad, is there? I don't know. You can't. Torvald. No, he is. There's. That's a player.
Welcome to the Matador Room. I am your host, Master Chim. The Arakeen jurisdiction ends at the top of the stairs. Beyond that line, there is only one rule. Mine. Behave and have a good time. Misbehave, and I ring the bell twice. The first bell summons Ugo. The second calls a stretcher.
I'm enjoying.
Now, what are you having? It means the Matador Room is my sovereign ground. I hold sway here. Even the Duke respects that arrangement. It was a condition of my employment. Welcome back.
So you get some spice, so you can get spice, which is important, of course, for actually dealing with your spice needs and your addiction. In front of the bar. Ah.
Oi, is there something you need?
Like,
Hey, you again.
I don't know. That's a trainer. But maybe you gotta find the other trainer.
Who are you?
Mentat trainer.
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. However, I compute your mind is not ready for such rigors. Mentats make mistakes, but not often. This conversation is terminated.
You have to find the regular Mentat trainer. He's an advanced Mentat trainer.
Oi, what's your poison? You want to know about the upper level or lower? Oh, this is my level, where regular lads come to tip their elbows among kindred spirits. We make no pretenses down here on the lower level.
Are ya?
Colour Sergeant Justice Clack, retired. At your service. Oh, indeed it is. Not every military formation has colour sergeants. The Harks don't, and neither do the Sardaukar. But in House Atreides, the Duke's colours are sacred. No banner bearing Atreides orc has touched the ground in more than 5 centuries. And it's the colour sergeant's inviolate duty to ensure it never does.
Alright.
Ah, no worries. As long as you remember that gratitude when it comes time for the gratuity. While we're on the subject of gratitude, I want to make a donation to our Happy Lad Fund. Every Friday we draw a house trooper's name from a hat and make that trooper happy. It means for the evening his or her food and drinks are paid for.
Claire John, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. You here for Dune or something else? Either way, more than welcome. Shazam it.
Mate, war comes with sacrifice. We're waging an ancient battle against a foe with nearly unlimited resources. Our beloved Duke may not claim the vulgar riches our enemy does, but he is rich in honor, integrity, and moral certitude. Yeah, those virtues that nourish our spirits, even if financial recompense is, delayed. We will get ours when the battle is won. We love our Duke. Love him. Like a father to us all. To a man we would die for.
Die for him.
If we're asked to forego our wages to help the war effort, it's an easy sacrifice to make. History must know that righteousness won the day. Yeah?
You mean officially?
Not officially, no. The Duke would never. That is why we, his true sons, forego our draw on a voluntary basis.
Wow. Really into it, you know. Why do I have to pay taxes? The barkeeps don't take their wages. Alright. And I don't need the other half of my banh mi. Eat these wings and chicken pickles, bit of fries, half sandwich. More than enough. Save that. But I will finish my beer.
As many as I bloody well can. I've shot them, stabbed them, bludgeoned them, blown them up. I've killed so many, my belt fell apart from the notches. I'd kill them all if I could, and the universe would be a better place for it.
Probably would.
Yeah, medically retired is what they call it. Turns out they like you to have legs in the house guard.
Oh, you ain't got no legs? Oh, you have legs.
And not as my mother made them. Those I lost at the Battle of Arakeen. These are a gift from the Duke by way of Dr. Yue and his cybernetics team.
Yue, the traitor.
When the Arks first came for us on that blackest of nights, they thought their treachery had won the day before the first drop of blood was even spilled. But we were waiting for them, dug in like a tick behind a slig's ear. I gotta give it to the Arks. When they saw their gambit failed and the house shields were up, when they could have turned tail. Probably should have, but that ain't like the Arks. Nah, they doubled down instead. That first siege lasted 169 hours, 1 hour longer than a week. By the time that last hour came, my 6-man colour guard was down to me and 5 bodies. My Chome Regency pattern side sword in one hand, and the Atreides colours in the other.
And
I held my position, and the Atreides colours never touched the ground. Even after the detached out section of a dying ornithopter crushed me from above. Suit yourself.
Got the casual clothes. Not any money. I mean, barely have enough money to pay my taxes. And now I fly back. And flying back's supposed to be free. So, it's gonna need to be.
Hey, you again.
He is a trainer. So he ain't gonna talk. Let's see here. Let me take this stuff back. Wash my hands. Be right back. Either you tell. We'll figure out how. I know you can get home for free, but maybe some confusion about how. Hold on, yeah. Read this. That's the bottom bar. This is the market. There's. Some free granite when I was there.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Okay, says banker. Now I am supposed to.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or how much Solaris would you like to deposit?
An amount. 200. For a quest. As the banker. Somewhere we just finished that. That was a quest. Stir a contract.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How may I assist you? The Solari is the physical medium of exchange in the Imperium. It is circulated in myriad paper and coin denominations, or micro-Solaris as they are known in the Regency world. The Imperial economy relies on the Solari to facilitate transactions and fuel financial growth. Many core worlds have their own local currency or script, often circulated and controlled by the ruling House Major. However, the Solari drives interstellar banking and is accepted throughout the known universe. The simple answer is interstellar banking. As part of the Spacing Guild, the Guild Bank is able to utilize the Transport Guild's unmatched projection across the known universe. With this synergy, our guild pursers are able to move any quantity of funds across any quantity of worlds. The joys of interstellar commerce.
Bank. Build bank. All right. Average price $12.83. What's it called? Knight Rider Sand Bike Boost 2. There's search. Nice. We'll go back to Menage. The Knolls. 4,000, which I don't have, but that's the thing I'm hunting for. I don't see it. Maybe it's the only one on there. Each phase 6. Sufficient banks so large you gotta put it in the bank. I'm trying to sell it for 3. Who knows? Try. I think these are all the same. Nice merchant, but admin. Something.
Greetings. I trust I need no introduction. Listen now to the words of Haldebor Desio. We are the musician kings and queens. Our voices cause even the mute vacuum of space to quake. From our beauteous homeworld of Chusuk, we cultivate an oasis for the arts. Our founder, Francesco Verota, we arrested the Siridar earldom of... Your conclusion is as accurate as it is You may tell your... heresy. Is it possible? However astoundingly acclaimed leggero tenor, beloved Racco, a name both whispered and... Come now, I am the poet the mind reels. But rather than tarnish this moment with my ego's righteous wrath, let us instead celebrate an end to your ignorance.
Whiten your teeth, girl.
Keep your distance. We can converse at arm's length. What do you want? Besides suffering this audience with you? Oh, you really expected an answer. I am the Imperial Treasurer here in Arakeen. As such, it is my sworn duty to receive, count, and convey His Imperial Highness's right and proper incomes.
I don't want to
There are times we're all forced to endure the unpalatable. For me, this conversation is one of those times. The simple answer is some faceless mentat auditor will promptly notice the omission. And then it's only a matter of time before the Imperial House Bailiff is deployed to find you and enforce defrayment. In this terminally dull exchange, or here at the Treasury? I suppose the answer is the same to both questions. Not that it's any of your business. But it is a matter of public record. I am the 5th son of Graf Heino Flaxenrad of the Alpha Hydrae Flaxenrads. Doubtless you've heard of us. We are a prominent house minor in the Carina orbit. But while it's true that I was afforded every advantage, certain expectations are placed upon the shoulders of every young Siam. Especially if you're not firstborn, grandnephew of the Emperor. You are still expected to find a way to serve your family before father cuts you off. And regrettably, the best appointments are long since handed out by the time it gets to son number 5. By then, all that's left is finance or, perish the thought, a commission in the House Guard. A fate worse than death. But at least I'm not a girl. Nothing is wrong with them, you cretin. But when it comes to serving your family, it is much worse to be a daughter than even a 9th or 10th son. The lucky ones are married off or shipped off to the mother house on Wallach 9. Otherwise, it's the Imperial Knitting League or a tower somewhere with a lot of cats.
Invoice. Yeah, I'm fairly broke. Alright. Thinking. Got a different house. Gotta finish the quest. Where are the got a light over his head? Nope. It's got a light where he's sitting. Mm-hmm.
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli? House Motelli is known throughout the Imperium for collecting information and data in much the same way other
He's just should be near him. Hmm? I don't fully know.
Say, stranger, how about staking a broken down old trooper to a Solari or two? Promise I won't spend it on Samuda. Okay, if I'm being honest, I actually will spend it on Samuda, but don't let that put you off. My life is already a pile of greasy spice shit. You can't make it any worse, I promise. Well, what do you think it is? Oh, look who the Mentat school missed out on. Yes, it's shit with spice in it. A lot of spice. Imperial citizens consume it as fast as they can get it. Then some poor bastard calculated that the Imperium was flushing a decillion or so Solari's worth of melange down the commode every hour. So, a clandestine recycling market was formed.
Oh God.
Yep. Well, you can't consume raw shit, can you? The fecal matter's gotta be dehydrated and processed somehow. Then a special machine separates the spice from the waste. It's pretty much the same thing the Miners Guild does. Again, I don't know how it works, but I'm told it's hygienic. No way. Spice ain't my thing. Inner journeys and trips into the subconscious are the last thing I need. Nope. I'm headed in the opposite direction. I want to get as far away from this broken down body as I can. And that's a ticket only Samuda can punch. And I want a shipping container packed with fresh Akazi white. Sometimes life ain't fair.
There's no one.
There's always someone else. Arrakis is lousy with know-it-all troopers. You might even find one that gives a shit. Then go where the action is. Pick a side. I'm sure either house would love for you to die in their name. Don't you want to meet the great War Master, Gurney Halleck? I'll spare you the mystery. He's a prick.
Just get on.
He's had his hands down my pants, but I don't know if I would say it was great. And I still need that cargo load of fresh Akazi White. It's the only way I can forget about conversations like this. Now piss off. What's it to you, stranger? You one of those Zen Buddhist monks come to wash the feet of the poor? 'Cause I don't let anyone touch my feet. Ask Gurney Halleck what happened last time. Then what are you in my face for? This spot is... Well, you would say that, wouldn't you? But ask around. You ask a lot of questions, stranger. I'll tell you what Fenring's file says. Name, Kara Volk. Father was a gifted woodworker, renowned in local systems until a rejected apprentice slaughtered him with a 12mm twist auger. Devastated, the young Volk hunted down her father's killer to return the auger to its rightful owner through the left eye socket. I thought stabbing him through the eye was a kindness, although the local magistrate didn't agree. Turned out the apprentice was the bastard of a minor Harkonnen noble. He gave me something better. He gave me the protection of his name, as I took the oath to serve in his house guard. My enlistment papers were adjusted to show I took the oath before my crime instead of after. A small lie, but one that would save my life. Believe it or not, a peon can't just murder a noble, even a conniving little bastard. It's greatly frowned upon, and an automatic death sentence. But a footman in the house guard has more status than a peon. There was nothing left to do. With father gone, my home was with my troop in the house guard. So I did what every other fresh house recruit did. Kill the enemy, drink beer, and see the universe. None of your damn business. Some days it is, and some days it isn't. Some days I like to wait. It's a fun little thing I do with a Mala pistol, but I guess I haven't won yet. I'm still here. Is that right? That's a lot to ask. You don't even know me. You want me to train you?
Yes.
You ask too much, stranger. I've spent the last years ridding my life of obligation.
I think I have to join.
I sure as shit don't need to take on anymore. And nothing personal, but you don't look like you got what it takes. I know a soldier when I see one, and you ain't it. Yeah? Well, I make soldiers, not killers. And they're not the same thing. You're not going to stop harassing me until I do, are you? How do I even know you're worth my time? Face down in the gutter. No, don't answer. That's not the kind of question you answer with words. You answer. All right then, Boot. You want a mission? I'll give you a mission.
You gotta really talk through this.
I need you to find a slaver camp in the Haga Basin. Nothing special, just your run-of-the-mill flesh peddlers. These particular slavers are said to possess a technology I'm looking for, called servo-stim transmitters. I want you to kill all the slavers and take their stuff. You keep everything but the transmitters. Those you bring to me. Pull that off, Boot, and I'll teach you not to look like such a boot. I'm in, Sergeant, is the correct response. The details are in the contract, Boot.
That took a lot of talking and persistence just to get that. I'm sure there's a quest here. Slaver base at the sweep. This Haga Basin just means the whole PV area. Who knows where the hell that is, but, well. I have a feeling it's no more than the steel area. But light. One of these guys gonna talk. It's a central plaza. Considering how much it costs to get here, I want to explore, find all the stuff, get any of the quests that I can get before I have to make this trip again. Getting a little bit of XP for some stuff. I'm broke.
Greetings. May the tyrant worm bless you. May our fluids honor him. May we all be drained of doubts and the poisons of a sick society.
Okay. There's something there. I think a lot of this, I have to work on some of these quests.
I'm afraid you do not have the favor of the Landsrad by decree.
My apologies, but I am authorized to trade only.
Power is shifting like the dunes.
Landsrad vendor.
Let's dive in. The Atreides ascendancy.
I only trade with those who have the favor of
the Atreides banner.
This is the end game where you win the Landsrad, and like you have access to.
But I may only trade with those.
To win, I mean, one, I gotta get it. I gotta choose a house. I gotta get in a guild.
Yeah, what's your pleasure? You looking to stab, perforate, or vaporize? Tactical or fanatical? We have the tools to suit your every murder need, my friend.
They're aluminum. This is, I think, the weapons merchant. Looks like it's going to open up later. Coming back on the side, we can go across to the water cellar. Did we go to Duncan's dojo? I think we did, but I don't think it let us in.
My friend, you buy some water. Are you kidding me? Am I wearing a red hat? Do I look like an Imperial translator to you? It means water in the old words. Exactly whose old words I cannot say. Now buy something or piss off.
For what?
You're not from around here. But then again, who among us really is? We all come to Arrakis for the same reason. Spice. Have you come for the spice? Now, warm weather. A friend after 30 plus years running Ornithopter B Squadron. First, our job was to fly the old man, you know, danger. And the sandstorm, the deep desert is no place for amateurs.
Spice drinks, spice food, spice beer. Spicy, spicy. Basement. We got room to add more stuff and expansions.
Welcome. How may I assist you? Of course. Wait a moment. Is this a test? Is corporate checking up on me? Are you with the committee on it? Or did Lady Neville put you up to this? Are you sure? I think you have to. I've heard tales of division. Everything is in order. You can check the book. Bring in the bloody mentat auditors if you like. You sell yourself short, friend. Why merely survive?
Not right.
Why settle for subs? I'm glad you asked. Of course, the answer. Our engineers have created the most portable, adaptable, and malleable construction system in the known universe. To begin with, our proprietary holographic construction visualizer allows users to preview building sections at full scale and in real time.
Political winds stirring in Arakeen. Tensions are rising in the governor's palace today as Lady Jessica Atreides hosted a delegation from the Freeman Sitges. Speculation is rife about what's being discussed. Some are calling it a watershed moment for Freeman integration, while others see it as a power play in the shadow of Chicago.
Okay.
It means you can custom. It means you can build anywhere. That, in combination with our Procyon 2 series Frontier modules, provides our users with every requirement of contemporary wilderness living.
More challenge stuff. Complex machinery costs the same as at the Anvil.
Remember, folks, hydration is key. Cultural beat. The Chris Knife Dance Festival is here. In lighter news, the annual Chris Knife Dance Festival kicks off tonight in the city square. A showcase of Freeman artistry and tradition. This year promises performances as sharp and thrilling as the blades themselves. Grab your tickets if you're brave enough. Closing thought. That's all for tonight, listeners. Remember, the desert is vast, the spice is precious, and survival is for the vigilant.
Your remote enabled.
Until next time, this is Kadeem Al-Miraj reminding
They're not turning off the radio in the background. I was kind of wondering what they're... I'm wondering about that, to tell you the truth. No one knows. Well, folks, I'm gonna disconnect stream for a bit. I might get on later tonight and probably having dinner with Mrs. Rooster and Gumbo and all that, but get on a little bit. I'm gonna keep playing, so come join me, but I'm gonna disconnect the stream and I go connect. All right, so everybody, have a great one.